On this Earth Day, we are looking at ways to preserve the resources that we do have.
And things like food. Dylan Thomas shows us how King Soopers is working to make sure food does not go to waste.
Many people may not realize that 35% of the food produced right here in America ends up in a landfill. Here at King Soopers, they're on a mission not only to be offering fresh goods to their customers, but also limiting the amount of items that are wasted through composting. Any given day, hundreds of thousands of Coloradans visit their local King Soopers, but many may not realize the efforts associates are taking to assure products remain fresh.
They go through and they look at items and they trim off the parts that aren't quite as fresh to make sure that that product is fresh and ready to go home with customers. But we want to make sure that those trimmings don't end up in the trash when they can easily go into our composting and be reused down the line.
King Soopers reduces waste by marking down some items and donating others, but some other organic goods are being repurposed through composting.
We have a lot of organic materials in our store, so whether you're in the produce department, in floral, our deli, our bakery teams, they all work with organic products.
Trimmings from products on the shelves, wilting flowers, or even the rind from watermelons are set aside every day.
Good afternoon, Team 97. It is time for that freshness run.
And composted at 127 different King Soopers stores.
Composting is an effort of all of our associates across the store because we try to compost any organic materials that would otherwise end up in the trash can.
Food makes up 25% of the items sent to local landfills. King Soopers is trying to reduce that.
I don't think a lot of customers realize that we compost or how much we compost.
Just last year,
we composted 19.8 million pounds of organic materials.
Being where many buy their goods, King Soopers says this Earth Month, they want to lead by example.
Here at King Soopers, we're committed to our Zero Hunger, Zero Waste efforts. And what that looks like in our stores is that every day our teams are committed to being responsible.
The good news is that everything that is composted here from King Soopers is then later sold in one of their stores through the summer. In Fort Collins, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
That is really fantastic. Dylan, thank you. And Dylan doesn't just cover northern Colorado for us. He lives there, and he really wants to hear from you about what's impacting the community that you live in. So reach out to him. Call 303-863-TIPS or email him through cbscolorado.com.